Hello and welcome to Public Participation Training video number 5, High Technology in a Changing World. This Public Participation Training video is sponsored by the Iowa Department of Economic Development. My name is Nick Bowden. I'm with MindMixer, and today's topic is High Technology in a Changing World. So the reality is that as we, as community leaders, look to engage citizens in new ways, there's difficulty in getting folks to attend traditional town hall meetings, and the ability for your communities to leverage existing technologies and be informed about the potential of those technologies is very advantageous when looking to engage a broader slice of your community. There are communities around the country using different technologies. 3 examples of those communities within projects are the City of Omaha, Nebraska, the City of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the City of Fargo, North Dakota. Each of these are involved in projects that contain kind of the best of the offline participation model and the best of the online, which we'll go over here in a second. Interesting enough, there are a baseline of information that we think is useful to everybody as you look to broaden your engagement efforts. First and foremost, related to some of the high-tech facts in internet and cell phone adoption and utilization across the U.S. These statistics are as of 2010, provided by the Pew Research Group. Just general stats, I think, may be surprising to some folks. So 53% of households under $30,000 of household income actually have internet access in the home. So the poverty line and below, 1 out of 2 of those houses have internet in the home. 79% of all American households now have internet in the home. That number has increased dramatically over the last 5 years. It has slowly steadied, but projections show that between 85 and 90% of all households in America will have access to internet in the home by 2015. Additionally, a tool for engagement that has oftentimes probably not been used to the most effective ability is utilization of text messaging in the engagement efforts. 70% of those low-income houses under 30K of household income per year have at least 1 cell phone with texting capabilities, and 85% of all American households have at least 1 cell phone with texting capabilities. Those numbers also continue to increase as the adoption of cell phones and the affordability of cell phones goes down over time. Additionally, it's always important for us to talk about the integration of the technology with the offline face-to-face model. And so some of the same, facilitation tools and roles apply when using technology and in your meetings. First and foremost, we want to create environments where people want to work together, and that applies to both the online and the offline. An example of that in the traditional meeting sense would be, making the environment, more fun, more creative, and ideally invigorating your participants to come up with better ideas and provide more meaningful participation. 2, as facilitators, we should be always enabling and encouraging participation within our meetings or within our online tools and technologies. And that can be done through the integration of technology into the offline world, so integrating text message campaigns and virtual town hall campaigns that can be accessed while an offline meeting is taking place. So for those people that cannot attend the meeting, they can still participate, and those people at the meeting can actually see the participation of those virtually attending the meeting online. As facilitators, we should also focus on encouraging those in attendance to be participating, and that can be done through strong facilitation skills and asking a lot of questions versus presenting and talking a lot to different participants in the room. Lastly, I think it's always important for us as facilitation professionals to always keep in mind the difference between engagement and persuasion. Engagement is actively asking questions that solicit feedback and input from participants versus persuasion, which is presenting a particular concept, a particular idea, and then attempting to persuade the participants in the direction of that particular idea. engagement is a much more collaborative process, whereas persuasion is a much more of a sales process. I think there's definitely times when, from an educational standpoint and from an informational standpoint, when we should be helping to inform those in attendance, but walking that line between information and persuasion is very critical. So as a wrap-up, I think the intent of this training session is to encourage you all to continue to build the best of your offline skills and tools and enhance those with online tools and skills as well. And in doing so, you can effectively engage a broader sense of the community.